Yo, welcome to the video. So I'm gonna start this video with listing out how I'm currently feeling. I'm still fasted. I'm having my first meal of the day, a protein shake, and I've also had a very frustrating conversation with a client slash friend about how I am not a good friend because I don't do X, Y, and Z. Because long story short, I have a few friends who don't. I'm gonna just say this: it's like female friends that don't understand my need to want to be left alone, but also that I don't think being a good friend means talking every day, talking multiple times a week, frequently checking in. Like, I understand you have your own shit going on, I have my own shit going on, and once in a while we'll link up in person or we'll talk on the phone, FaceTime, whatever the case is. But I am not an everyday type of person. I am not a frequent type of person. And the reason why is because this is just another story. Work is very important to me. And since I'm a trainer and most of my work involves people, I'm having conversations multiple times a day. I'm having multiple conversations where we talk about a wide variety of things. But for the most part, it's about training, it's about nutrition, and then mindset. And here's that mindset. If work is bothering you, family is bothering you, other relationships are bothering you, that's going to affect you on an everyday basis in terms of stress eating, emotional eating, skipping workouts, doing bad habits or continuing bad habits or developing bad habits. So that's the majority of my conversations every day. It's 4 p.m. right now. I started having conversations at 12:30. So for 3.5 hours, I've had conversations with 2 clients, and one took up the majority of that. But for me to have that level of energy, just for me to talk for that long, and then that's work, and then we're done with work, and now I'm expected to have conversations with friends? No. You know what my time is going to be used on? My time now is used for Call of Duty and playing video games online because that brings me happiness and that doesn't drain my energy. And if you can't understand that as my friend, fine, accept it. So there's a difference between accepting something and understanding something. I cannot understand why you do the things you do or why you don't do the things you do, but I can accept you for who you are. And if it makes you fucking happy, then who am I to judge you? Or yeah, just that simple. Now, this is review of day 25, day 26, and day 27 because I let the days pile up. So we started day 25. I think this was a Thursday. At 212 pounds. The workout for the day was, this wasn't bad because I also didn't read this and I skipped the run part because I didn't know you're supposed to do it at 2 different times of the day. So I went in for a quick workout. I don't have the space or equipment to do muscle ups. So clean and jerks happened at 95 pounds because I didn't realize how tiring that was. I started with 115, got like 4 reps and then dropped down. And then I separated the muscle ups into pull-ups and dips. That was cool. Body's getting better little by little. Cool. And then the foods that I had that day that I recorded or I took a picture of was, I'm really liking this breakfast and I'm going to make it after this recording, is air fried potatoes. I usually have 2 and it almost equals 400 grams. I'm weighing it before I cook it. And then the egg omelet sandwich or egg omelet because I'm not doing sandwiches anymore. The egg omelet is 1 egg, a cup of egg whites, spinach, onions, and peppers. Yeah, and it tastes mad good. And ketchup, of course. Protein shake after I worked out. And the pasta that I made a week ago started smelling bad. So I knew it was going to eventually happen. And I would always open the container and smell it before I put it in the food. And mix it with the food. And I was like, ooh, we're done with pasta. So luckily I had some Uncle Ben's, the 90-second rice. So I had the Uncle Ben's 90-second rice. And then that was a good dinner. And the day macros. Fell short on protein, under on carbs, and under in fat. So I was definitely in a calorie deficit that day. All right, let's talk about Friday, day 26. So I woke up at 2:10. I'm like, all right, cool, we getting there. And then the workout for that day, this was also, so I didn't plan my day correctly. I didn't schedule and how do I say this? So my that day involved training a client that I forgot about. So that threw off my schedule. So I had to cut this workout short. I only did 1 round of the one round of the Metcon, but it was still a lot, and I felt sweaty and my heart rate was up and all of that stuff. But it was a decent workout. Cool. Here's the body, front and back. Now the foods that I ate. Damn, I'm not good with taking pictures. I think, what was this, Friday? Yeah, there we go, Friday. So because I knew that I was going out with friends, or I was going to go drink at a friend's crib, I only had one meal that day beforehand. And then I finished my workout. I had a protein shake. And then I went from having that protein shake. Oh, that's what it was, because I did get hungry. But I worked out at 3, finished around 4 something, went to go train my client at 5. Finished around 6 something, came home, and I didn't want to have a full meal because I knew that I was going to be drinking and I was going to be eating with my friends. And I know that I don't want to be the Debbie Downer, or I don't want to be the negative person where I'm like, oh, I can't eat that because I'm on a diet. So I had, I didn't take a picture of this. It was 2 servings of Greek yogurt, Chobani, the 0% fat Greek yogurt, a scoop of protein, the meal replacement protein that I have, a packet of stevia sugar, and I'm trying to remember what else. And then blueberries, yes, because it's low carb, but it also has some fiber, so it'll fill me up. And then, yeah, I had, yo, I'm too old to be drinking as much as I did. I think I had 3 or 4 glasses of gin and tonic, and then I also had a glass of red wine. Anyway, my macros that I'm showing you is what I recorded before I went to go out and have fun. And while I have fun, I know that if I'm going to go out and enjoy myself and not be too concerned with calories, then I'm going to try my best to do the best that I can with protein, carbs, and fats before I go out. So then I just don't have to be the down one in the group the next morning. So this is also a wonder to me, but also kind of not, because I didn't eat that much when I was out. So if we're talking about, we had Chinese food, we ordered that stuff, but it was like a buffet style. So like things came in different packages and different containers. I know what my plate should look like. So what I did was, in this whole plate, I had half of it being chicken. Cool. Then a quarter of that plate was rice, and then that was it. So basically I left a quarter of my plate empty, but I know that I filled it up with the chicken that's going to be protein and fat because it's being cooked outside. And then the carbs is going to be carbs and fat because it's just being cooked. I'm not the one making it, so I have to think that somebody who's making this food wants to make it delicious. And the way you make food delicious is by adding butter, by adding oil, by adding salt, MSG, all of the things that you normally wouldn't do at home, especially if you're on a goal trying to lose weight and body fat. So I struggled through this workout. I also, that day when I got home, so I slept on her couch. The next morning, I thought about taking an Uber, but I manned up, and then I took the train home. And then I didn't cook anything yesterday just because my stomach didn't feel good. And when my stomach doesn't feel good, it's going to affect every other decision in terms of what I do and what I don't do. So I didn't cook any meals just because I didn't feel like whatever. But I didn't go too bad on my diet, but I also it's not something I would normally have if I was cooking. That's it. So this workout, it was funny because it said 30-minute AMRAP. And I'm like, you know what? I think I'm going to do 2, maybe 3 rounds. Every round took about 9 to 10 minutes. I was like, yep, 2 to 3 rounds. So I finished 3 rounds of this. It sucked, but it didn't suck as much. This workout sucked because it was cardio, and I hate cardio workouts. But after I did the first round, I felt good. After I did the second round, I felt better. After I did all 3 rounds for 30 minutes, I think it took me 29 minutes and 52 seconds to finish 3 rounds. But I felt good afterwards, and I was like, you know what? Even though it was a shitty workout done and completed is better than not doing a workout at all. So, yeah. Front and back pictures, cool. Now the foods that I ate, didn't take pictures because I just ordered the food and I don't have macros. But yeah, that's it. And then I'll leave the rest for day 28 review tomorrow of today. Anyway, if you made it to the end, I'm sorry that it was a negative start and it was so not depressing, but it was just down because I'm not in a good mood. That's it. I'm very frustrated and I'm very hungry. If you made it to the end, please leave a like. Please leave a comment. Thank you for making it here. I'm just repeating myself. Enjoy your fucking day. Keep dreaming, keep believing, keep working. Be somebody. Let's fucking get it.